I love you. I truly, truly love you. You're the best thing that has happened to me in my life. You're my backbone. You know what? You're the biggest mistake that ever happened to me. I don't even know why I met you. If I knew you were like this, I would have never even got close to you. Oh, really? Then you should have probably gone to Google Play, downloaded an app from there, and figured out whether I suited you or I didn't suit you. Two same people, two different tones of voices, and two different scenarios. Why does this happen? There's something called unconditional love. Does that even exist? Well, yes, it does in animals, because all they want is love, food, water, and they have loyalty. Unfortunately for us humans, we are selfish, we are ungrateful, and we are unsatisfied to a very large extent. Some of us know it, some of us don't know it, some of us admit it, or some of us don't. One of my biggest and most important statements of all time is my food, your poison, my food. My name is Fareed Mansoor. I've been in Dubai for about 27 years. I'm a salsa instructor. I love dancing. It's my passion. I love cooking. I'm a relationship coach. I love photography. I'm a hobbyist. I do fashion photography. And I do a little bit of real estate. And I'm writing my book too. This being said, after having 3 failed relationships, I think I'm somewhat qualified. It's not that I'm a guru or I'm a PhD or I've written 10 books and stuff. You don't have to follow me. This is my opinion for what I feel. So ladies and gentlemen, please don't wait outside down in the lobby and wait for me to come there and then thrash me because you don't like what I said. Yeah, because I'm pretty short and I like my height. Yeah, so I want to keep it that way. Okay, may I ask you all a question? Can I ask you all a question if you all say yes? Okay. Do you all like ice cream? Yeah, you like. What would your preferred flavor be? Chocolate, vanilla. What's your good name, ma'am? Beverly. And somebody else here?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. What's your good name, sir?
Shabir.
Shabir. So, Mr. Shabir, if I have to say that you are enjoying your flavor, which was strawberry, and Beverly, which your flavor was vanilla. Do you think there would be a problem if you all are enjoying this flavor on your own? Do you think between you all will have a problem? I don't think so, right? Because you've got your preferred flavor and you've got yours. But what if I have to say, Beverly forces Mr. Shabir here to have vanilla and you force Beverly to have strawberry? Do you think there would be a problem then? Can be. Most definitely there would. Because you're not having what you like and you're not having what you like. This being said, likewise in relationships, there are many flavors. So we can at least agree here that in among all these audiences, there would at least be more than one flavor that people like here. Correct? So in relationships, there are many flavors. These flavors are called the language of love. Gary Chapman, he has authored a book which is called The 5 Love Languages, yeah, in which he explains each one respectively. Please allow me to do so. Language number 1, physical touch. It's very important. I'm a very physical touch person. I meet my mother, I hug her. I meet my father, my aunt, my uncles. To the extent, the valet guy who parks my car, when I get out, I just go and hug him. Okay, because that's the way I am. So physical touch is a very, very important thing. Words of affirmation. You belong. You're special. You're special to me. You're my heart. You're my soul. You're my support. These words are very, very important also in any relationship. Gifts. Small gift, big gift, large gift. You're walking in the mall, you see a dress, you pick it up and you go up to your wife and say, or your girlfriend say, sweetheart, I saw this gift. I saw this dress, I loved it, I thought you would look nice in it. You buy it, you give it to her. Under her pillow, you keep keys over there, keys to a new Mercedes. Wow, lovely gift. A world trip. So gifts are important. The next one is quality time. which is one of the very, very important things, where you give undivided attention to your partner, no mobiles, no reading of books, no office work. When your partner comes home, you greet her and don't look at the TV and say, just let me finish watching this, then I'll meet you. You give that time to her, yeah, or him. Last but not the least, acts of service. Your partner has an important presentation tomorrow. You get involved in the presentation. You ask her, would you like constructive criticism? You sit with her, you discuss it. If she says no, fair enough. No egos, let it go. But make sure it becomes easy for her. Her clothes are ironed, the gas is filled in her car, coffee is there on time. These acts of service make people feel wanted. Similarly, when two people enter a relationship, it is very, very important for them to acknowledge each other's love languages. Conflicts happen when many a times people don't do this. I'll give you a personal example. Yeah, I've had 3 failed relationships, and in my last relationship, I made sure very well that my partner understood my physical touch of my language. She acknowledged it. She understood it. She communicated it for about 3-4 years. But then after that, the physical touch was happening with another man. Yeah, so I lost my flavor. I lost my ice cream. And I was just standing with a cone. Okay? That being said, it's fine. Whether you resolve a relationship or you dissolve it, you want to resolve something that is not going well, do everything in your power. Colleagues, friends, counseling, medicines, books, do whatever to make it work. Because sometimes we don't think of what somebody else may make us think. If you have to dissolve it, after trying every single thing and you feel there is no spark, it's better to dissolve it, because then at least the two individuals can live a separate good life. Yeah, no sense flogging a dead horse. Whether you resolve or whether you dissolve, don't ever do one thing. And ladies and gentlemen, that is cheating. Infidelity could be one of the most important reasons why relationships go down. And we humans have a very uncanny, manipulative way of merging the word cheating with mistake. Hell no. Cheating is not a mistake. It never was and never will be. You are very conscious when you do that. It's a conscious choice. You know you're having problems, yet you cheat. You know you're not having problems or something is wrong, yet you cheat. Don't cheat. If you have the courage to fall in love, have the balls to get out of it also. Yeah? And don't cheat for the simple reason it leaves a very bad impact, which one never forgets. Last but not the least, I want to leave you all with a thought. If I have to use these words saying, I love you, can you please say it to me as if you all mean it? Could you please say it to me as if you mean it? I love you, man. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Ali. I love you too. Now, if I have to say it to you, if I may say it to you, and I come up and say, I love you. I love you. Really, do I love you? You see the difference in tone, yeah? What you say is extremely important, but how you say it is more important. Because what you say will eventually, in time, after some time or day, the blah, 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 whatever, will fade away. But how you say it always leaves an impact and touches a sensitive nerve. So, bottom line, it takes months, years, effort to build a relationship with anything, anybody. It takes minutes to break it. At the end of the day, we are all humans here. We all thrive for love. It's the most important force on the face of the earth. You know, my mom tells me and says, Fudge, you've been divorced about thrice now. I'm 85. I may pass away. Would you still get married? I'm worried about you. I said, Mama, if a woman comes in my life and I like her, I will probably take the step again. Yeah, because I love love. And I love you women. You all are the best gift that God has ever given mankind. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your relationship, live the moment, and make it work come what may. Thank you very much. God bless you all.